It's mine. Whose world is this? Me and my kicks. Me and my kicks. It's mine. Me and my kicks.
What is going on, YouTube? It's your favorite YouTuber, me and my kicks, and this is my top 10 underrated or slept on sneakers of 2022, man. Coming up. As always, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Also comment down below what's your top 5 or top 3 slept on sneakers of 2022, and we could chop it up in the comment section. Also, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. It takes nothing but a couple of seconds and you'll be notified of when I drop future videos. Now without further ado, let's get into this top 10. First honorable mention are these Air Jordan Playoff 12s. A lot of people slept on these when these came out. These sat on shelves, but these are a classic colorway and a classic shoe, so I had to go ahead and add this to the list. So coming in as my first honorable mention is the Air Jordan Playoff 12s. Last honorable mention are these 8s. I want to say these was made after Hui or Rui, and I'm not even gonna butcher dude's last name, but these are crazy. Love the colorway on these and the details that came on this shoe. So this is my last honorable mention, these Jordan 8s. Coming in at number 10 is these simple gray and white 12s. You know, these came out, I want to say, a few months ago, and you know, they didn't have much hype on them because, you know, it's just a simple gray and white 12. I love 12s. 12s are my favorite Jordan, so I had to get these. Also, the colorway is clean. This uses that bread blocking or color blocking, and when you use like bread color blocking or taxi color blocking, I gotta have the shoe, and you know, this is no different, man. So coming in at number 10 is this Jordan 12. Coming in at number 9, I had to turn the camera brightness down for this one, but it's the Nike Air Force One West Indies edition. This came out back in the day. I want to say it's a sample, or it might have been like a regular release. I remember seeing these on a lot of, like, you know, rappers' foots, and you know, hearing about this shoe in rap lyrics and songs. So I always really wanted these shoes. They retroed them this year, and you know, these sat because, you know, ones ain't really the thing no more. But I always wanted them, and I waited to get them at a good price. I think I got these for like 120, 110. Like retail on this is 150, 160. I don't know why Nike jacked the price up on these. That's another reason why this sat. But anyways, this shoe is slept on. This is a great vacation shoe. You know, you're going to the West Indies, you got to drop these, you got to wear these. You can kind of get away with these for Black History Month if you wanted to, but overall it's a clean shoe, man, and I really like it. So coming in at number 9 is the Nike Air Force One West Indies edition. Coming in at number 8 is the Air Jordan 3 Cardinal edition. I really like this color blocking, like how the maroon and the yellow hit off the shoe. Also, I'm a big fan of any shoe that has like the True Blue 3 color blocking with the white up top, and then you got the little hits of the colors similar to the white cement 3s. If any like 3 has that shoe, I gotta get it. Next year they're gonna be dropping those Wizard 3s. They got the same color blocking like this, so I gotta have it. But anyways, I just really like how this shoe pops on foot. And if you go to Arizona State University, or you're a fan of the Arizona Cardinals, you definitely gotta have this shoe in your collection. So coming in at number 8 is the Air Jordan 3s. Coming in at number 7 is the Air Jordan 36 Chinese New Year edition. And like, I wouldn't say that this was like super slept on, because like in my size these sold out instantly, so I had to like go on eBay to get my pair. But like the colorway of this shoe is just so crazy. Like, I don't know why they named it, you know, Chinese New Year's. I want to say this is more of a Be True shoe than Chinese New Year's, because it does have all the colors of the rainbow in it. But overall, this is a very clean shoe, and I wanted these when these came out. These like silently dropped on Nike.com. These didn't even hit sneakers, and when they did drop on Nike.com, they sold out. And in my size, I couldn't get a pair, so I had to go on eBay to get it. But this is definitely a clean colorway, a nice, decent shoe, very light. And I can't wait to get a chance to put these on feet in the summertime. So coming in at number 7 is the Air Jordan 36 Chinese New Year edition. Coming in at number 6 is a recent release, the Air Jordan 9 Fire Red edition. Now, I don't know why they call these Fire Reds, because, like, you know, it has more gray in the shoe than it does red. I wouldn't know what nickname it would get these shoes, but all shoes don't need to have a nickname, and that's another reason why this shoe is misnicknamed, because they couldn't really find anything for this shoe, so they called it Fire Reds, which is stupid. But anyways, this colorway is clean, and I have like a reoccurring pattern when it comes to certain Jordans. When it comes to 9s, if it has this white upper and this mud guard right here is patent leather, it doesn't matter what color it's in, I gotta have it. Like the Space Jam colorway had this color blocking. They had one that's like white with red, and then they had a UNC 9 that came out with the same type of like color blocking. If you make the 9 like this, I gotta have it. And you know, this like patent leather mud guard really makes the shoe pop in my opinion, and I had to have it. But you know, this was a pretty easy shoe to get. These dropped right after the 11, so these pretty much sat, so you could have went in and got it no problem. Same thing, that's what I did with these. But you know, a lot of people ain't gonna have these on their top 10 sneakers of 2022 because there's just so many other shoes that came out. But I had to go ahead and show this love because this is a clean shoe overall, and I had to have it. So coming in at number 6 is the Air Jordan 9 Fire Red Edition. I had to turn down the camera once again for this one. Coming in at number 5 is the Air Jordan 2 Mason Chateau Edition. When these came out, I missed on them. I had to end up getting them via eBay, as you can see by the tag. But this is definitely a clean Jordan 2, nice fall, autumn colors. You can wear these in the summertime as well. But overall, man, I really like the color scheme on it. I like the little extra hits, the little nice little details they added on the shoe. But overall, these are definitely clean. And these ain't gonna be in a lot of people's top 10s. And you know, a lot of people kind of slept on them after they dropped. When these came out, it had a lot of hype, but over time, it just died out. But in my opinion, this is definitely a great shoe. And also, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, you definitely got to get a pair of these. These go perfect with the Browns jerseys. So coming in at number 5 is the Air Jordan 2 Mason Chateau Edition. Coming in at number 4 is the Nocta / Nike Air Force 1 Drake collaboration. The Air Force 1 Love You Forevers or Certified Lover Boys. This was supposed to come out last year, if I'm not mistaken, but like they just kind of held back on these, and these eventually came out this year. You know, it's just a regular Air Force 1. It just got, you know, Love You Forever right there. That's the big thing about it. But I mean, one thing that I really didn't like was the price they put on these. They charged like $150 for these, which is, you know, kind of high for a regular Air Force 1. It got like a leather like sock liner. That's pretty much different. Only thing different about it. But you know, these shoes, these gonna like get dirty within like 4 or 5 wears. But anyways, the reason why I think these was underhyped was because like these kind of came out close to when the 11s dropped, and you know, everybody's saving up their money for the 11, so people didn't really jump on this like they were supposed to. Also, like, you know, at the time Drake had that Honestly Nevermind. A lot of people weren't really on that really like crazy, and then he just dropped that Her Loss with 21 Savage, which was pretty decent. But like, I don't think he at this peak right now. Like, if this dropped around the time, like, you know, the OVO 12s and the OVO Black 12s was coming out, these would be like crazy sought after. But nowadays, like, you know, it's so many like rapper collaborations with Jordan and Nike. It's just that we got, you know, worn out. Like every collaboration don't need to be hyped anymore. And you can see that with the We the Best Fives. Like, people don't really be on that, like, oh, it's a rapper, I gotta get it type shoe. But anyways, these are clean. These are, you know, pretty slept on, and I had to include these to the list. So coming in at number 4 is the Nike Air Force 1 Nocta Love You Forevers. Coming in at number 3 is the Nike LeBron 9 Low Reverse Liverpool Edition. These was definitely a clean shoe in my opinion, and when these came out, you know, these pretty much sat. I don't know why, because like I remember when the original Liverpools came out, because this is a reverse of that colorway. It was somewhat of a sample, but it was going for like high bread. Like, people was paying like $500, $600 for that shoe, and it's just crazy how the LeBron hype has died down. But I really like this shoe. I like the teal with the white and red hits on here. I was able to get these for under retail. So it was just a clean shoe, and since so many other shoes came out, people won't really put this in the top 10, so I had to go ahead and add this to the underhyped list. So coming in is my number 3 underrated shoe of 2022 is the Nike LeBron 9 Low Reverse Liverpool. Coming in at number 2 of the most underhyped shoes of 2022 is the Air Jordan 2 Low Titan Edition. This is definitely a clean shoe. You rarely see this colorway pop up on shoes in general. Like, you might see this colorway on an Asics or like a Diodora or a Karoo. You rarely see it on a Nike or a Jordan. So I definitely had to have this. But this is definitely a clean shoe. And luckily, only one store in Chicago that I know had this shoe, and that was Stash 125. And they had my size in this shoe. Like, on the Nike website, when they dropped, the highest size they had, because this came in women's sizes, they had like a men's size 10.5. That's the highest they went on Nike. But in store, they went all the way up to like a men's size 13, which was great. and it wasn't no hype on the shoe. I walked in the store, was able to get my size, no problem. So I really appreciate the fact that I was able to get these with no issues. I want to say these was 220. That was kind of high for a Jordan, especially a low. But unfortunately, I had to pay it because I didn't know how hyped this shoe was gonna be. Also, I didn't know like how hard it would be to get my size in this shoe, which is a men's size 11. Because like on Nike, they stopped at 10.5. But overall, clean shoe, definitely something that you should be having in your collection. Also, this should be in a lot of people's top 10s, but it's not. So coming in at number 2 is the Air Jordan 2 Low Titan Edition. Coming in as my number 1 underrated shoe of 2022 is the Undefeated / Nike collaboration. These Air Force Ones, man. Like, these are so clean to me. This colorway really pops. Like you would think it's a what the shoe the way it looks, but I didn't really think that this brown would go with this purple and pink and green like it would. But once I seen like people wearing them on foot, it really made me want to get these shoes. And I recently got these for Christmas, and I'm definitely glad I was able to get this in my collection. And the more that I look at this shoe, the more I realize that it is one of the most underrated sneakers of 2022. A lot of people won't throw this in their top 10 list, but I definitely got to throw it in my number 1 underrated list. This almost went to number 10 in my top 10 sneakers of 2022. But anyways, this is my number 1 sneaker, the Undefeated / Nike collab Air Force Ones. Alright guys, that is the list. That is my top 10 underrated or slept on sneakers of 2022. What do you think? Comment down below your top 10, top 5, top 3, top 1 underrated sneakers of 2022, and we can chop it up in the comment section. Also, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. Takes nothing but a couple of seconds, and you'll be notified of when I drop future videos. And lastly, peace.